I got new cards. Yeah, Kali Ma energy coming out. From death comes rebirth. I'm gonna wait a second. I hope you guys are doing good. Why am I talking like that? Don't forget to hit the like, subscribes, and shares. Remember I was talking about my dream the other day when I saw the 2 moons and this full moon, and I was like, what does that mean? I asked God, and it said, so everything that they're doing, causing illusions, you know, that moon is reflecting that moon, it's going right back to them instantly. So, hey, right now is a good time to purge people, places, things that don't no longer serve you. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck in another cycle. So right now, it's time to face yourself, take accountability, be real. So I don't know. Sorry I haven't been on here that much, but I hope you guys are doing good. Fears and illusions. One 800-FACE-IT. So remember, count your blessings. They want to keep you in a low frequency to stop and block your manifestations, right? Only people with that mindset try to keep you stuck. So keep moving forward. Don't get stuck, right? Yep, an important end for a new beginning. You need to end the bullshit so we can get new. Don't get stuck, y'all. That's the key. The key? Girl! Just, you don't even know. Bottom of the deck, the sun. You know, when I was out today, when I was at work, and I just got back, well, first of all, I can't do magic on Gemini, just saying. But not even a high vibrational person. So facing your fears, meaning you face that demon, deal with that bullshit you learned, you move the fuck on, right? You learn not hanging on to it and not, you know, making excuses or, you know, projecting onto other people. Because right now what people thought they were projecting onto those of us, stealing our peace, maybe coming against our character, this and that. Ha! You know what I mean? With their projections is going right back to them. So, I mean, Spirit's just writing them a ticket. 1-800 writing them a ticket. Can you guys hit the like? That same goes to, and you know what else I kept hearing in my head? Conscious consumer. Conscious consumer. Say that 3 times. But basically, so there's going to be, what's up, guys? There's going to be a little earthquake. But, so here's what's going to, you can do what you want with this information, but, and a lot of people might start moving out of fear or this and that, but it's actually going to balance everything out. The tower is about to drop, right? So it's a good tower. So like just what the card said, you know, important ending for new beginning. So when I kept hearing that in my head, I was like, what does that mean? So basically a lot of big companies and stuff are going to be going down, right? So people might be losing their jobs, but it's actually pushed you guys in the right direction to rebuild the earth, you know, rebuild businesses, you know, family businesses. And we're not doing this, you're not going to change my energy. Also, I'd like to say, quit using Jesus as a crutch and demonic, this and that. Why are you watching me? And actually, if you are a real prophet, not a false prophet, because I'm calling you out, then you would be not trolling other people's channels, right? You'd be doing something. Like I said, we don't do trolls, and don't project onto me because it's going to go right the fuck back to you. Listen to, you know, generational wealth is knowledge. I don't come on here for my health. I come on here because I've been through a lot and it made me stronger, and I'm thankful. So now I'm sharing that with whoever wants to hear it. So like I said, that's the key to moving forward. If you don't want to hear it because y'all in your ego and on power trip, this and that, blaming it on this person, blaming it on that person. You know what? Quit blaming it on and say, go repent. No, you know what you need to do? Take accountability. Look in the mirror. Quit looking at other people's stuff to try to hide your shit. This all, look, you want me to give you the map? I'll give you the map right fucking now. You guys want to see? Look. Let me show you. Let me break it down. Back to the basics, right? Let me get a pen. You guys like play video games? Basically, you start here, level 1, okay? Just like weight training. You know what I mean? You have to go and you have to build your mind. You can't just pop in here and there once a week, once a year. That's the same thing with growing and healing. And healing means setting your boundaries. Remember, Christ-like consciousness, right? Okay, don't project onto me. So what I'm saying is I speak how I want. This is my channel. If you got problems, start your own channel. Okay, that's what I thought. Or you can sit here and listen in the background, whatever. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. But no, I'm here. You know, I started this channel even live. I didn't have Wi-Fi. So if I help one person, I'm not in here for clout. There ain't no filter on me. What I'm saying is to help people who do, like people going through stuff, because I wouldn't be able to sit here and teach and help people if I haven't been through it, right? So that's real. But you cannot skip levels. Learning, do you remember who you are? Do you remember who you are? And it starts with, I'm going to start it here. I guess I could talk. I haven't talked on here in a while, but it's to love yourself, right? To love yourself, you're not going to put up with no bullshit. You're going to set healthy boundaries. You're going to pour into yourself. You're going to find that balance. You're going to know when to cut people off and who is good and using your discernment, this and that, knowing your purpose. You know, and we have to go through things in life. You know, it's basically, they try to take a piece of your heart. Your heart is connected to God. That's your creativity. That's who you are, right? We go through things in life as a child. That's why people say, you know, childhood wounds, you know, that people still wear masks, right? You get hurt, you get bullied or something with your family. People put on masks to protect themselves, right? Now, they do that, but those are also called fear and this and that, whatever happened, you know? We all go through stuff. But then it's mask off, mask on, off, facing yourself. You know, a lot of people don't want to take accountability. Once you take that shit off and off your back, you're free. You're walking around as basically, you know, I mean, even people on here, God is love. So that's what I'm saying. They try to come against your heart. They want to there's, you know, people out there, they want to break your heart. Those are spirits. This is our temple. Put spirits within you. So, you know, those spirits try to attack you because they want to pull you down the mountain because you've been climbing, healing. But, you know, they're trying to, I can go on and on. My whole channel is about this, but I need to slow down. I always get a lot of energy, moon cycles. But basically, they try to take your heart from you, the things that you love to do. You know, oh, I ain't got time. Or, you know, family, friends, people on some weird shit trying to steal. Look, stealing can mean peace, your time, your energy. What's money? Money's energy, right? So if you're tired and this and that, they come against your stability. They come against your character. That's a violation, spiritual violation, right? But we also have to learn how to protect that, right? And they can't steal. So once you understand what's yours is yours and will always be, okay? That's your heart. So when you're going through things, remember what you're thankful for, what you have, and you're boxing now. You counter-strike that bat because that's what they want they want you to manifest. What you think of, what you speak is, right? That's your, you know, that's your truth. That's your words hold power. What you say about yourself, and sometimes you ain't even talking about nobody. You know, when you look at yourself, what are you saying to yourself? Even here, okay? Because that manifests. So quit talking bad about yourself. You know, and a lot of times when people projecting and talking shit, who gives a fuck what other people's opinions are of you? That's none of our business. And usually when people talking shit, trolling, doing this and that, it's because that's exactly how they feel inside about themselves, ugly. Because you know what? Those of us, you know, I do. I'm a coach, trainer, and just in life. Like, I want to see everyone around me do good and be good. But if people holding shame, guilt, fear, this, jealousy, what the fuck are you jealous for? We all are different. We all are a gift. If y'all quit being jealous of this person and that person and, you know, find out who the fuck you are and work on yourself, You find out you got something cool too, but instead you're just looking over there like, man, I wish I... and talking shit because what, you're jealous? Why don't you figure out who the fuck you are? That's time wasting. Love yourself. You know, what are you watching? Look, lower entities, you know, demons, whatever, all this bullshit, fake copycats only copy because guess what? They ain't got no heart, they ain't got no creativity, so they try to copy off what? So that's where empath and narcissists come in, because certain spirits, they ain't got that ranking. They don't even know who the fuck they are. That's why they're a copycat. Yeah, we're not doing that. Return back to sender. Okay? Watch it. So anyways, that's why they try to take a piece of your heart. God is love, and that's the strongest frequency in the world. It conquers all. We're protected. Yeah. So, you know, I put protection over all of us, God's people. So, hey, you gonna do that on my channel? You've been caught. Just saying. Now's not the time. Who the hell is racist? Actually, that's division, just like religion, color, all that stuff. That's the tower, blah, blah. It's like, it just shows how dumb you are. You're showing your insecurities. Leave him. That shit, you're not gonna lower, you're not gonna change my energy. It's just showing who you are. So basically, you're just showing all of us that you're immature, little troll. You can play basketball with your head. Bounce, bounce, bounce. You know what? Fuck that. We're here to lift each other up. And if you don't have good intentions here, you gotta go or you've been caught. You know what I mean? So, welcome to spiritual court. I'm good. But I'm here to remind you guys, like right now is a good time to get rid of shit that you don't need. It's purging time, shit that no longer serves us, people, places, things, you know, and it could be anything. It could be something within yourself, self-talk, this and that. Remember, start with yourself. That's your roots. Once you are strong and your roots are solid, you can't be shaken or breaking. You know what I mean? Magic doesn't work. You know what magic is? And people, oh, they're doing black magic. Trying to cause illusions. I am the light. So I walk in a dark room and I see you. You know what I mean? That shit can't touch you when you're up here. And it immediately goes back to where it came from. Return back to sender. So, anyways, I'm gonna pull some cards. I got new cards. That's the message, man. So, you know, take accountability and do the healing work. Like I said, you know, people think they could skip through levels and copy this, copy that. Bitch, you can't copy shit. You know what I mean? How about you find out who you are? But there's no skipping levels. It's like weight training. It's like everything. It's like you brush your teeth in the morning, right? I hope you guys do. Put on your clothes. Why don't you put on your spiritual, you know, put on your armor. Work on your damn self. People out here judging and nitpicking at other people, that just shows that you don't know who the fuck you are, because I never seen anyone successful or, you know, have goals or just like unbothered. You know, you guys are just showing your attachments. So why are you so worried about what other people are doing? Why don't you create your own shit? Why don't you face yourself? You don't even know who the fuck you are, so you want to sit there to try to get energy off other people. Well, that's not working, because I call back what's mine, and you cannot. I'm the rubber, you're the glue. Whatever you throw out there goes back to you, period. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You're in for a rude awakening, man. That's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is, what you do, a ritual means something that you do on the daily, right? Get up for yourself, you know, like get up, you know, since you're a kid, parents brush your teeth, dress, blah, 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 right? Obviously, right? So same thing spiritually, right? Put on your armor, right? Watch how the way you speak to yourself every day. What's going through your mind, right? Build yourself strong, spiritually, physically, emotionally, you know. And it starts with here, strong mind. Who's going to get up for you, right? You. Nobody else. And that's what people, when they don't want to take accountability, oh, well, it's because that. It's because, no, man. It's you. Talk to God. You know. Work on yourself. Why keep these people around? What, because you can't sit with you? That's the problem. But what I'm saying, karmic relationship, the word karmic means lesson. And you're going to keep going cycle after cycle after cycle until you learn that lesson. Right? That's all it is. Like video, you can't go on to the next level until you master. Maybe it's patience. Maybe it's putting up boundaries, saying no. Maybe it's the way it could be anything, right? So also, what was I gonna say? That's what that is. Also, it's cutting out. So another thing too, your generational wealth, which is your knowledge, learning and going through these things, but you know, it's kind of like if you have a kid. If you have like, say you got like a 2 or 3 year old, right? And you're like, well, here's $20, but this is all you get for a month to buy whatever. And the kid goes and buys all the candy, or, you know, he shows his friends, oh, can I have $1? Can I have $1? This and that. And they take it, and he has, you know, it's all gone in one day, right? That's the same thing with your blessings, right? God hangs on to them. People are like, well, it's not God's fault. It's yours. He's actually protecting, because little did you know that person and that family member, that close friend that you've known since blah, 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 which you ignored the red sign, you know, the red flags, but they were going to steal from you. So it's kind of, then when they say they're blocking your blessings, meaning don't ignore what you saw or what you see. If you're unsure, say, God, show me what you ask, you know. But knowing once you cut them off, it's a test. You know, it might be a hardest test you had, you know, to get to the next level. But get rid of that, because that's blocking your blessings. We all have our own path. It's not a race. We go at our own pace. People stop competing with each other. But the only person you're in competition with is yourself. You want to stay stuck? So say, you know, you're in 5th grade and, you know, it's time to graduate. So you passed, you get to go to 6th grade, but none of your friends did. Are you going to stay back because they chose not to do the work, but yeah, you sat and did the homework, did the work? No, that's the same thing in life. So if they want to stay stuck and they're like, oh, come on. No, no, keep moving forward. You know, like a tree, like some leaves fall out, or branches, some stand, some fall off. You know, that's the same thing in life. You know, not everybody's there forever, and some is a lesson and this and that moving forward, but just remember it like that, kind of like in school. So this is a very important time. So that's all I'm saying. I'm like, talk. I've been talking all day. So I got some new cards. I'm just going to pull a few cards, and then I think I'm out of here. But the message was to remember that you're strong. Look at everything you've been through. You know, you're going to get tested. You know, just because, you know, they send it. Look, our body is just, it's our meat body, or earth body. But what spirit's within you? So, you know, other spirits are going to try to knock you down, this and that. But we've been through that. That's called black magic. They try to cause illusions, but we see through that. So you know what? They're weak. You know, go. 1-800-BLACK party. We're not doing that. Mask off. So just remember that. You know, we're here to build. Look at, there's so much in the world, like so much stuff, and people are just like right here. We're here to build. You know, and you can't build, you know, this is our temple. We can't help other people build strong if we're not strong ourselves, right? So, you know, it's, there's a shift change. There's a shift. So that's what that is. 1919. That's 1010. You know, I'm proud of you guys. So, yeah, I'm just going to pull a couple cards and then that's it. Storm Angel. We got Storm Angel, collisions of belief styles, attitudes, and energy. Tower's about to drop. So, memories. We got 11:35, 8, 19. Again, that's 1. Some of you guys get a new beginning. People about to get served a trough. Remember that, what you put out, treat people the way you want to be treated. What you put out, you get in a whole fucking trough to that shit. So if you can't eat it, then I suggest you sit the fuck down, because spirits can be like, bink, you can't get up from the table till you eat that shit. So be mindful before you're dishing out bullshit. So watch what you're thinking, okay? So you're gonna get, they're always trying to fuck with your mind, but if you have a strong mind, no, you can't be fucked with. You know what's real. And it starts with how you talk to yourself. Hi, I'm just doing live. They're all different. All my videos are on live. I'm just here to help people. Why must you judge? Curse? I'm not cursing no one. Actually, a swear word? Ooh, a man-made swear word? You know what cursing actually is? When you're talking bad on other people's lives. When you're hexing and cursing, that's a curse. I'm not cursing. I'm just saying a word. So you know what? Educate yourself. Yeah, you got like 23, 32, 21, 12, 35, 53, 11, 2. Something by Dawn. Yep, we got that Kalima energy. You guys, so what it is, like, yeah, it's time to cleanse your energy. So like I said, yeah, powerful energy shift. I just said right there, what goes around comes around. So remember, when you dishing out this and that, I hope, get your trough ready. 222. I don't care who people like. I don't care. As long as you guys treat people the right way. You know? Like, I'm going to pull from my random cards. I'm not going to do like a full reading on here. I might come on here Monday or Tuesday, but I just wanted to remind you guys to pay attention. Hi. Shift time. Told y'all. Clean up time. Throw the shit out you don't need. People, places, things. Quit adding stuff onto this list. We all got stuff to do. This list, stuff we don't need. That no longer serves you for your highest good. Get rid of it. Boom. The more you get rid of this shit, the more you get, you know, time for new. They're blocking your blessings. Hi. Someone wants to move on, but they can't. Something about a neighbor. But seek the wisdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added to you. Matthew 6:33. Some of you guys could be seeing 6:6, 12:3. Something about a secret account. Let me watch. Mirror. So someone's mirroring each other. So they thought that they were mirroring you. No. People projecting. No. They're going to mirror everything that anything you put out into this world, it's going to get mirrored back. And that's what's happening right the fuck now. That's what God showed me in my dream with this moon. What goes around comes around. More people believe you than you think. Something about the summertime. Hey, I'm just going to pull a few of these and I'm out of here. I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for hitting the like, subscribe, and shares. If you'd like to donate, my Cash App is in the thing. So heal the ouch. Go heal. Someone needs to heal. They thought the grass was only greener on the other side, but it's fake. They need to pay attention.